along with each other. Their chemistry is not matching. They are kind of now fighting against each other. And in between, the kids are suffering. So, parents we need to somehow come up with some courses, some counseling, some classes, some help in community where people, they know these issues very well and they raise their children in a way that when time comes, they can make these decisions at their own. Yes, parents are very important to be consulted, and their advice is very important. And young people, no matter how intelligent they are and how mature they are always in need of advice of their parents, the elders in their family and community. Please recite a salawat. So it's better that if we have a culture of consultation, mushawara, shura, that there is a culture at the home, in the family, that there is a mushawara, there is a consultation. The parents and their sons and daughters, they sit down together, they discuss these issues, they build some consensus, they consult each other, everybody puts their input on the table, and then after that, meaning the consensus are built and the decisions are made, and people need to be very clear that who is the one that who is going to make the decision and who is the one that who is going to give the advice. Who is the advisor and who is the decision maker. We need to know these roles very clearly, that the decision is in their hand, but as a father or as a mother, my job is to advise and my job is to guide. But then if they don't listen and if they don't want to go with my guidance, then this is their own life. And inshallah, things will be still okay, but we don't want to take that risk. Recite a salawat. The second little reminder is that since this process starts in the month of Shawwal or Zulqa'dah, and then people will keep making mind and plans, and then finally what happens, we go and knock at their door around the Eid Qurban, Eid al-Adha with proposal, and then we tell them that Muharram is soon coming, and this is Dhul-Hijjah, and only 2 more weeks left, or only more 3 weeks left, and then Muharram and Safar, and all the way until Rabiul Awwal. So please, here we are with the request, and here we want your response and your word, that you will give us the hand of your daughter in a very little period of time. And everyone is under pressure that since there is so little time, so people don't do due diligences. People don't have time to go and make any investigations, or people don't have enough time to meet and to talk and to discuss and to take some feedback from their relatives, their neighbors, their co-workers, or the people, the extended family, because it's only 1 week or 2 weeks and then you have to decide and you have to get married. Most of the marriages the proposal came in Dhul-Hijjah and the response was given in Dhul-Hijjah and the marriage was done in Dhul-Hijjah, fail. It's just like one of my students in Medina, he told me at Hausa, we were looking for a car. I don't know, he came to me and he told me, Maulana, make sure don't buy a car which was assembled on Friday. I said, how can I know that? Meaning this car was assembled on Friday. He said, there is a way, and you can find out when this car was assembled, but if this car was assembled on Friday, then I'm sure that there will be so many flaws with this car. Because everybody is thinking about Friday evening party and people want to leave early and their mind is somewhere else and they are assembling the car and this car will have so many issues. So similarly, this marriage, I look at it in that with that thing kind of thing. That if this proposal came in Zulhijjah and then the decision was made in Zulhijjah and the marriage was also taken care of in Zulhijjah, this marriage is not going a long way. So, always take time, do all due diligences, do all the investigations, and this is a serious matter. This is not something very simple, very easy. Take your time and then after that make a mature decision, and it may take 6 months to decide, to reach to some conclusion, and it may take time again another 6 months to get a little bit more closer, and after Mahramiya or something to really discover each other and then get into that phase. Recite a salawat. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي لا إله إلا هو الحليم الكريم غافر الذنب وقابل التوب وهو الغفور الرحيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. Dear brothers and sisters in Iman, again in this second khutbah I would like to advise myself for taqwa, parhizgari and piety, and then I would like to advise you all for the same. These are the days of Arba'een and Chihlum of Ayatollah al-Uzma, Imam Sayyid Khamenei. Since Wednesday, our community worldwide is commemorating his Chihlum, his Arba'een. There were millions of people coming out in the Iran, Iraq, Lebanon, Pakistan, India, in Europe, and in so many other places, and paying their respect and their tribute to this great leader of Muslim Ummah. We will be holding a big majlis, inshallah, on behalf of entire community of Chicago after his burial. So stay tuned that right after his burial, within 3-4 days, whatever the first Saturday will come, we will be inshallah holding that majlis, and in that majlis we will have more time to talk about his leadership, his accomplishments. He was actually the builder of this great system and this great resilience which you are seeing from last 40 days, or if you have seen it last year. Imam Khomeini, may Allah bless him, was the pioneer and the founder. But he got only 10 years, and out of those 10 years, 8 years was that war between Iran and Iraq, and the country had just started. But then, when Ayatollah al-Uzma Sayyid Khamenei took over in 89, until his shahadat for almost 37 years, from where he took his country and where he had taken it, in each and every aspect of life and each and every sector of life and society, you really can't believe it. With all those sanctions, with all those problems, with all those embargoes, with all those conspiracies from all around, within those 30 plus 35 years, he has really imagined, he had seen all these things which are happening today. And he built the system, he built the country, he built the resources to make sure that this country can take all that what you call the pressures and heat and doesn't collapse. So, great leader, great nation, and great people all together, meaning you want to, it's not one person or one group of people, it's basically the entire country, entire nation, all sectors of life, they have played their role. But no matter how competent and good the nation is, but if there is not a right leadership, my brothers and sisters, nothing can happen. So leadership has its own role and he has played that role in best possible way. So we pray for his higher darajat in Jannatul Firdaus, inshallah, and may Allah bless his soul, and may Allah bless his teachers and his parents and those who had helped him to reach to this position. And we pray for his successor, Ayatollah Sayyid Mujtaba Khamenei, and all the other leadership. They have big shoes now to fill. It's not easy, as it was not easy to fill the shoes of Imam Khomeini in the initial stage. It is even more difficult now to fill the shoes of Ayatollah Khamenei. But with the help of Allah, with the help of Imam of our age, inshallah, this community and this country will remain intact, and they will inshallah continue. They have made the entire Muslim world proud of them. Salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So I just wanted to make a few comments here, but inshallah we will have a whole big majlis, and we will have chance, multiple speakers will come and speak, inshallah, and explain about different parts of his life, and will shed the light on his life and on his legacy and on his accomplishments. Recite a salawat. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على
وعلى أمير المؤمنين وإمام المتقين علي بن أبي طالب وعلى سيدة نساء العالمين فاطمة الزهراء وعلى الحسن والحسين سيدي شباب أهل الجنة وعلى علي بن الحسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن بن علي. اللهم صل على مولانا صاحب العصر والزمان وعلى آبائه الكرام اتصل الليالي والأيام.
Before I conclude this khutbah, I just had one more point which I didn't mention earlier, and that was that we condemn this aggression of this Zionist regime against Lebanon, the people of Lebanon. That is aggression against the defenseless people, women and children that who were displaced from their villages, and they were in the center of Beirut, and they are brutally killed and martyred, and a big number of people. And that shows the frustration of that animal, that who is after them and who is doing this. World needs to open up its eyes and condemn this. And we all need to speak out about it and try our best to bring this message of Mazlumiyat of these people of Lebanon to the open society, and wherever we can reach out, whatever we can say, whatever we can write, whatever we can speak. So we shouldn't forget these brothers and sisters who are Mazlum in Lebanon, and they need also help. They will be needing help to rebuild their homes and their communities and all that. So the people should keep that in mind. A time will come when they will be needing your full support of all kind to get back into their full life. Recite a salawat.
أما بعد فقد قال الله تبارك وتعالى إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون.